With the new K-pop Demon Hunters update arriving in Fortnite, fans are questioning why Fortnite completely removed the bugs this update. What was once the entire theme of the season has been scrapped in favor of new items and changes. Today, I will be discussing whether or not I think removing the bugs is overall better for the game. So let's hop right into it. As we all know, with the launch of Chapter 6 Season 4, came along the bugs and the new bug POIs. At first, the bugs were actually kind of fun to fight. Like, it felt very chaotic and cool to fight these bugs and to eventually fight one of the bug queens. After you got to OXR rank 8 or above, you would go to a vault and pick up one of the exotics. To be honest, I think that the exotic weapons this season were very fun to use. My personal favorite was the exotic OXR rifle. That weapon was very overpowered. Also, the double trouble paired up with the Wrecker revolver made for a disgusting combo. Unfortunately, after a while, the bug concept of killing bugs every game to get better loot started to become less fun and more of like a chore to do. Killing the queen felt too easy and not engaging enough, and also the bugs started to feel annoying. For example, you could be fighting a player and you're boxed up. Out of nowhere, a bug or a bug bomber would just start third-partying you, which will get pretty annoying. I think people started to get frustrated with all the bugs as we saw the average player count a few weeks ago being as low as it was. Epic had to make a change. I'm sure we all remember when a couple of weeks ago, Fortnite removed all the medallions that dropped from the queens. A lot of people from the community were split whether or not this was a good change or not. Me personally, I think Fortnite is better without medallions, because it makes a certain drop spot too overpowered while other POIs lack the proper loot to keep up with the newer POIs. Also, if you were playing solos, only one player can keep all of the medallions, which made finding that player pretty annoying and pretty unfair. I'm aware that some people genuinely had fun using the medallions, and I'm fine with that. But I feel like you being able to carry all medallions was kinda OP. In competitive, however, medallions were still in the game even after they were removed in public matches. I'm glad they made it so where you can only carry one medallion in competitive, making you have to think about which one you wanted to pick up. Now, in the current day, all these medallions are gone. Gameplay feels more fair and grounded. It feels more like classic Fortnite now without all the crazy medallions and exotics. We also have to talk about Fortnite unvaulting random weapons. While I don't think that unvaulting weapons is bad, the choices they made about which guns to unvault is kind of random. The Frenzy Auto Shotgun, MK7, and Hollow Twister AR are all back in this season. The Frenzy Auto, while it's not a bad shotgun, it's nowhere near the Wrecker Revolver or Sentinel Pump shotgun. And the MK7 and Hollow Twister have both scopes, which are pretty overpowered compared to the OXR rifle, which doesn't have one. With the version 37.4 update, the map has changed a lot compared to where we were playing on a few days ago. All of the bug-related locations were removed, and the corrupted areas around Supernova Academy and Demon Debris were also removed. The new POIs kind of feel like if the bug season never happened. They look very clean and smooth compared to the bug POIs which felt ugly. I get that this was the whole theme of the bugs, but this change in my opinion just looks so much nicer. Dreamy Domain feels like Knife Shift 4s from Season 1, and Ranger's Rest feels better to loot without the bugs constantly attacking you. Although I think the map now has less loot compared to the older one, this balances out the POIs, making you think of where to land, and now it's just there aren't really any broken landing spots. Even though we already have an update to Battle Royale, we should expect another one to come out shortly. We have to remember that Fortnite Mirrors hasn't fully started yet on the Fortnite Island. While it might have started early in Fortnite OG, Fortnite Mirrors is around the corner. Fortnite will most likely add new Halloween POIs and decorations in the coming days. They might add new features or weapons that could completely change the way the meta plays out. I hope they bring back some classic Halloween items like the witch broom, the chainsaw, and maybe even the pumpkin launcher. For all we know, they can bring the bugs back, but revamp it to fit the Halloween thing. So I wouldn't count the bugs out completely from this season yet. But let me know what you guys would like to see for Fortnite Mirrors. I think removing the bugs was the right call for this season to progress. Beforehand, the gameplay felt still, annoying, and just somewhat boring, but it was kind of fun at the same time. But now, we have more rounded gameplay, and it's more fair, but that can be up to personal preference whether you like the bugs or not. Me personally, I just love the way the map feels right now and the weapons. Anyway, that's all I wanted to talk about for this video. If you like my content, consider liking and subscribing if you like. If you have any ideas for me to use in a future video, comment down something below. As of me recording this, I'm 10 subscribers away from 1,000. Take care, everyone. Peace.